Good afternoon, everyone. This is Steve Mapes from FMLS, and I want to say thank you for attending this week's edition of our Technology Partner Spotlight. We've been doing these for 7 weeks now, and each week, as you know, we feature one of the products and tech partners that FMLS provides as a member benefit. So this week, we've invited Property Panorama and my friend Colton to present their virtual tour platform. Again, this is a member benefit. FMLS provides this at no cost. If you don't know how to get to it, log into fmls.com, click on products, and you'll see InstaView on the products page. So while we're going through our session today, we'll be on here for about 20 or 30 minutes. If you have questions, please just click the question button on your screen, and we'll have 3 or 4 moderators that will be answering those as we go. The most popular question we always get is, will this session be recorded? Yes, it is being recorded. We'll post it on the YouTube channel afterwards. That's also on fmls.com. And some of the questions that we have repeated, we'll do those live so everybody can hear. So I'm going to turn this over to Colton and say thank you to everybody. Colton, you've got the keys.
All right, thank you very much, Steve. And thank you to everyone for joining today. Again, my name is Colton Slater here with Property Panorama. And today we're going to go through the flagship product of Property Panorama, which is InstaView. And it is a free member benefit provided for every one of your listings within FMLS. Now, in addition to InstaView, we'll also cover some of our other products that, again, as a member of FMLS, you do have access to. The first thing I want to do is give you a bit of background on Property Panorama. We were established in 2002, and we've been an FMLS partner since 2010. Since then, we've become the largest provider of virtual tours in the world with more than 220 MLSs, over 600,000 active agents, and more than 13 million tours created. Now, being around since 2010 in FMLS specifically, I'm sure a number of you, if not most of you, have heard of us in some fashion, whether it's from directly in the MLS, our email notification systems, or from the virtual tours being attached to your listings directly. But for those of you that may not be completely familiar or just want an update, that's what we're here to do today. So where I want to start with is InstaView. And again, this is the flagship product of Property Panorama. It is our automated virtual tour and digital marketing suite. And again, it is provided 100% free of charge as an FMLS member benefit. So the way the system works is as soon as you put a listing into the MLS, within 1 hour, we will automatically receive all the listing information, photos, price, details, etc., as well as all the agent and office information. And within that first hour, we will create and attach an unbranded virtual tour back onto your listing in FMLS automatically. So without you having to do anything past create the listing, you will automatically have a virtual tour attached to the MLS. Once that tour is created, it's also automatically updated every hour, 24/7. So if you make changes to the listing, within an hour, those will automatically display on the tour and all of the InstaView products. Now, in addition to the unbranded tour that's attached to the MLS, we also have branded tours that can be used anywhere outside of the MLS, social media accounts, or sharing them directly, with your clients, sellers, etc. Branded listing videos, PDF and virtual flyers, just listed and just sold cards. And then regardless of the product, you also have the ability to share that directly to your social media accounts. You can take advantage of our mobile media with TurboText. If you're not familiar with that, we generate a unique text code for every one of your listings. And if you put that text code on a sign rider in front of the property, any consumer buyer that drives past and texts that code to the number on the sign rider will receive your listing sent to them directly via text message within a matter of seconds. And then, of course, that generates a lead for the agent. And we do keep statistics and track all of those leads for you. So we'll always let you know how many hits your products are getting, how many leads you have, and you'll receive updates on that via email. Some of our other lead capture options, we recently rolled out Follow This Listing, which allows any consumer to request updates on your property. They fill out a lead form on the tour, and you'll be notified that they'd like to receive more information or updates anytime that listing changes. All of our flyers have QR codes included as well. You can download those or just include them on your print materials. And then all of the products are fully customizable. Whether it's the themes, the music, the voiceovers, you have full control to match those to your brand and the image you're trying to portray. Now, that being said, you don't have to customize anything. Out of the box, everything will be ready to go to start with from as soon as you get that listing. And speaking of custom themes, as a member of FMLS, you do have a custom theme on your unbranded tour. And this is just a sample. This is the unbranded tour that would be attached to the MLS for your listing. It does have the FMLS logo and color scheme, and it is fully MLS compliant. And the viewer itself is fully responsive, image centric, so it focuses on those photos, and it's going to work on any device, whether it's a phone, tablet, laptop, desktop, etc. It will adjust to work on any screen. Now, the branded version is the one, like I said, that you're going to be able to use anywhere outside of the MLS. And by definition of branding, in the top left-hand corner, it's going to have your office or broker logo. The bottom left-hand corner has your agent name, office name, profile picture. And then the left-hand navigation is where the branded tour really stands out. This is where you can add any additional media content that you may have for the listing. And if there's any already in the MLS, we can also pull that in directly. We also have a few other tabs here that are specific to the branded tour. We've got the agent information, which is going to have your agent name, contact info, website, your office name, office website, and links to any of your other listings. We then have a tab specifically for the additional products that we create for you, the virtual flyer, the PDF flyer, and the consumers can view, download, or share these directly from the tour. Of course, if they download them or share them, that's also going to generate a lead for you, the agent. Now from here, we also have Google Maps, and this is fully integrated with all the features you're used to with any Google mapping component. You have the street view, satellite view, the standard map view, and then the consumers can interact with it, look around the area, or also get directions right from the tour. The next tab I want to talk about, and probably one of the more powerful ones, is the media links. And we see InstaView as a one URL solution. And what we mean by that is any additional content you have for that listing, you can attach directly to the virtual tour. So if you have virtual open houses or Facebook videos, Matterport tours, video walkthroughs, drone photography, drone videos, 3D floor plans, or if you just want to link to an external site, realtor.com, for example, or your own personal site in here, you can do so. And the functional benefit for the agent, for the listing agent, is when you have additional content, additional digital marketing tools, instead of sending out multiple links, 3, 4, 7, or 8 in the case of this sample listing, you can send one URL. You can attach all this content directly to your branded virtual tour, and then you can send that out to your potential buyers or quite often your seller. And you can know that since it's updated automatically every hour, it's always going to be in sync, and you don't have to worry about having outdated content or stale data. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is a product that for a digital marketing company, we get a lot of requests for, and it is our print material. It's our PDF flyer and just listed and just sold cards. And the just listed and just sold are our latest templates, but there are, I believe, around 12 in total that you can choose from. These are just a few of the layouts. The just listed and just sold cards can be done in flyer size as well, the 8.5 by 11. So you have options there. You can fully customize these from the colors, the listing descriptions, the photos that are used, and you can download them either as a PDF, as an image, or you can share them directly either with the client as a link or through the share tab as well. So you have options there. And again, for a digital marketing company, this is always one of the most requested features that we have. And throughout this presentation, I want you to keep kind of keep an eye on products and features that you may be using elsewhere, products that I'm sure some of you are paying for outside of the system that you do already have available to you free of charge as an FMLS member benefit. These flyers are a great example of that. We have a lot of agents contacting us about that weren't necessarily aware that it was created for them. So the next thing I want to talk about is Boost, and it is our Boost digital advertising and virtual open house product. Now, everything we've talked about to this point has been included as an FMLS member benefit, and that is the entire InstaView system, the virtual tours, videos, flyers, syndication, all the customization options, lead capture, statistics. All of that is included at no cost. It's not a trial, doesn't expire. It's always going to be available for all of your listings. Boost is a separate product provided by Property Panorama, but as an FMLS member, you do have access to our discounted pricing points for that. Now, if you're familiar with other companies like maybe AdWorks is a good example for one that you might be aware of, Boost is a display advertising solution. It allows you to syndicate your listings or yourself, ads for your own brand to all the most popular websites and social media. So places like Facebook, ESPN, Fox, Yahoo, etc. Any site that your consumers are visiting. So it's not limited to just these. Those are just a few of the examples. And it follows the consumers that our targeting and our analytics know and have identified as being interested in purchasing a property in your area. So through our large network and that targeting, we're able to identify people that we know for a fact have been looking to either purchase a new home or list their property. And by using that advanced targeting method, we're able to provide you with 3 to 5 times better click-through rates than the industry average. So you're going to get more clicks, more views, more impressions for your money for a campaign. And we do offer these on both agent and listing campaigns. So again, you can advertise yourself or individual listings. And you're not limited. I know a number of other products out there make you fight for zip codes, and then you have to purchase web ads, mobile ads, and social media all separately, which can get rather pricey pretty quickly. With Boost, you're paying one price and you're getting all of that included. You don't have to choose zip codes. You can advertise in multiple zip codes under the same campaign, and you have a lot less to worry about. And automatically, again, it's going to go to Facebook. It's going to go to mobile devices. It's going to go anywhere that those consumers are visiting. And instead of just one ad size, we're also going to customize those ads. So we have 6 different sizes that we'll use, whether it's on Facebook or different websites. It will also focus only on primary premier ad placement. And what that means is your ads will always be at the top of the page or on the right side, on the banners, or within the content itself. So you don't have to worry about your ad being buried at the bottom of a page where a consumer has to scroll down, into the very bottom to find, your listing or, your profile picture. Now with these, and because of the size of our network and our targeting, we're able to offer these at really the lowest price anywhere in the industry. We start these off on a per week basis at only $54.99, and then you get discounts from that as you go up to multiple weeks. And right now we also have an offering of anytime you purchase a multi-week campaign. Any 2-week purchase will get a free additional week on top of that. So you purchase a 2-week campaign, you get a 3rd week free automatically. So just another way you can save some money. Now, before I move on, there is one more part of this I'd like to mention, and that is what we call our virtual open house. And the way we view a virtual open house is in 2 parts. You need a listing and you need traffic to it. And right now, one of the biggest buzzwords in the industry is that virtual open house, because a lot of people are working remotely. A lot of people aren't visiting houses in person, although it's coming back around more and more a little bit now. There is a big shift. And with InstaView and Boost put together, you really get both parts of that in one package. InstaView provides the listing, all of the content, all that additional digital content on it, maybe even a virtual open house, and Boost delivers the traffic. And instead of just reaching your personal network on your own Facebook or your own social media sites, or your own print advertising to promote a virtual open house, you're going to get thousands of views per day by promoting it through that Boost product. So you're really getting the best of both worlds. Now, the next product, and we're moving a little bit quickly here. So again, if you have any questions, please feel free to put those in there. I see some people have already started to ask them. But the next product I want to talk about is our aerial panoramas. And we have partnered with a drone network of around 60,000 active drone pilots around the country, which allow us to reach any address in the United States within 72 hours. And that is assuming that the listing is not in any FAA restricted airspace, which essentially, not sitting next to an airport or a military base, anything like that. But assuming it's able to be flown and a drone is able to get there, we can have a pilot on site within 72 hours. Once that pilot's out there, what you'll get back is a fully interactive 360 aerial panorama from above the property. And where we see this fitting for consumers is kind of right between two of the more popular options, and that is between Google Maps and drone videos. And Google Maps is easily one of the most popular places a consumer goes early on in their search. When they find a property that they're interested in, a lot of them will go directly to Google Maps, check out the satellite view or the street view, and see what the surrounding area looks like, which is great. It keeps consumers interested and they're able to explore on their own. The problem with that is it's still a satellite image. Google Maps is going to be low resolution for the most part and largely outdated unless you're directly within major metropolitan areas downtown that get a lot of traffic. And then on the other end of the spectrum, you have drone videos, which are great. They're high resolution, but they're relatively linear. Once a consumer watches a drone video one time, there's not a lot of replay value. They're gonna, they're not gonna watch it again and see the drone go a different direction around the house. With aerial panoramas, we find they sit kind of right in the middle of those two options. You get the high resolution that you get from a drone video, so you get that visual appeal, but you get the interaction that consumers get from things like Google Maps. Because they're interactive, you can zoom in, you can zoom out, you can move around, and it gives the consumer the control to spend as much time as they'd like looking around the neighborhood of that property. Now, in addition to the panorama itself, you'll also get 4 individual still shots of the property, as you can see at the bottom of this sample here. You'll get the top down, the front, and the side and a corner shot of the property. So you get a little bit of everything there from a view above the house. And we do run discounts on this, but these start at $179.99 per listing. And again, you get the drone video, the aerial panorama, and the 4 still shots. Now that we've covered those 2 additional products, again, Boost and Aerial are outside of the member benefit, but they are available to you and you have access to our discounted pricing for them. I want to take you into the members area of Property Panorama and give you kind of a brief walkthrough of how to manage your products. Now, to access your account, as Steve mentioned earlier, you go into your FMLS account and click on Products, and then click on Property Panorama. And when you do so, you're going to be logged directly into the My Tours section of Property Panorama. And this is where you're going to see all of your current listings, any promotions we have running at the top currently, which is Boost, and you're going to be able to customize or access any of those features. Now, on the right side of any listing, you're going to see a few different options. You're going to see public and private, linking page, tour manager, and in your case, as an FMLS member benefit, every listing that you see is going to show licensed. Again, everything's free of charge, so you don't have to worry about that. But where we're going to go first is going to the linking page directly below that. And this is where you can access all of your tour links, whether it's the branded tour, unbranded tour, or the other products, the virtual flyers or your pro flyers, which are our latest templates that you can fully customize and set up those just listed and just sold versions. This is also where you're going to access your listing videos and add any of that additional media content that we mentioned earlier. So if you want to link a Matterport tour, you'd simply add the URL, give it a title, and then add your description and choose an icon for that, how you'd like that to display in the left-hand navigation. And you can add as many of these as you like, so you're not limited only by the space in the left-hand side of the screen. The next place I want to take you to is the Tour Manager, and that is again on the right-hand side on the My Tours page. And this is where you're going to be able to make any custom options, changes to your virtual tour, your flyers, etc. Now, the first place you're going to go here is to the Photos tab, and this is where you have full control of the images displayed for your property. Now we're going to pull in every photo from the MLS automatically, but if you have any additional ones you'd like to upload, whether it's high-res images or panoramic photos, you can do that directly from this page. And we have no photo limitations, so again, you can upload as many as you'd like. When you have custom photos, you can also change the order of those. The next tab over is Look and Feel, and this is where you can customize the themes. You can match your branding on the tour, the flyers, etc. You can make that any color scheme that you'd like. We are also finalizing a feature right now that will automatically apply broker-specific themes for you. So if you come through the feed and we see that you're with Berkshire Hathaway or Remax, we can identify that and we'll default to make sure that you're set up with those specific color schemes to save you even an additional step. Now, of course, if you want to set your own theme, you can still do that. You can still fully customize them to your liking, but we'll match your color schemes automatically for you. And again, that's just on the branded tour. So the unbranded tour on the MLS will always be MLS compliant using that FMLS theme. Now, the final tab I want to talk about here is the audio tab. And this is where you can fully customize the music that's going to play on your tours. We have around 50 or so selections to choose from, but if you own the license to a music track, you can also upload that directly or add your own voiceover for the branded version of the tour. Now, as we come to kind of a conclusion here on the members area, the next place I want to show you is the store. And this is where you're going to be able to access all of your products. Of course, InstaView is available at no cost, so there's no reason to upgrade that. But if you'd like to purchase an aerial panorama or a campaign for your listing or for yourself, you can do so here. And what we're going to do is we're just going to show you a quick walkthrough of those boost campaigns. And for this example, we'll click on the listing campaign, and right away, since we already have all the content, we're going to take you to review your completed ad. And on the right-hand side, you're going to see a version of that. You can click to view the additional options. You can see what those templates look like. Or you can customize those, change the targeting as you see fit. Pick your own zip codes, change the durations, so on and so forth, and launch your campaign. Now you can see the price points here. 1 week starts at $54.99, and then 2 weeks, $109.98. 3-week campaign is $144, and 4 weeks at $194.99. So again, you can compare those to the other options out there. Across the board, when you especially calculate the fact that Facebook and mobile are included, you're going to save money on your advertising without a problem. So the final thing I want to talk about is back on the My Tours page. And this is for anything that we may not cover today. And of course, any questions we'll be happy to answer. But if after this presentation you have anything that we didn't quite go over, you can always access our FAQ or tutorial directly within the homepage of your account. And the FAQ page is going to have all the frequently asked questions, things to help you navigate your account, and that tutorial link will take you directly to our InstaView Pro Tips. We are constantly uploading new video tutorials, 2-3-minute videos, as well as full webinars that you can access and learn more about the system. And every time we have a new feature come out, especially, you're always going to have a new video to go alongside it to learn how to take advantage of it and best utilize it for your marketing. Now that essentially wraps up the entire system. A little under half an hour exactly, so perfect timing there. I know we went quickly, but at this point, again, if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to put those in there in the chat or the questions panel. I see Rob has been answering some of those for us.
We've got a lot of great questions. Rob, I'm going to tackle a couple of these, and hopefully you can chime in if there's anything else that you see. But first of all, where do I see this? I am logged into my FMLS.com page as a member. I just simply clicked on products, and if you scroll down in the list of products, you'll see InstaView. These are the Property Panorama virtual tours. If you click on that, it will automatically log you into your Property Panorama account. So that's how you get to basically the management screen that Colton was showing you. How do I see virtual tours that somebody else has loaded into a listing? I just randomly pulled up this matrix listing, and if a listing has a virtual tour, you'll see the icons under the property picture, the InstaView link. If the buyer side clicks on that, that will take you directly to the virtual tour that was created by the listing agent. And finally, how do I get more information? First of all, you can click on the FAQ Colton showed you on the Property Panorama screen. You can also call FMLS 6 days a week, 404-255-8660. Tech support, customer service is still open. We have never closed through this pandemic. So Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., Monday through Friday, and then Saturday we are 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. So please feel free to call if you need help. You can also scroll over on your FMLS product, FMLS.com homepage. There's a support tab, and click on Knowledge Base, and you'll see InstaView right here. That will pull up a bit of basic FAQ information for you as well. So a number of places that you can go to get help. And Rob, any other questions that you saw in the chat?
The only one that I saw that came in that I am not able to answer is from Lawrence. He's asking if there's going to be a replay or recording of this, and how would he be able to obtain it?
Yeah, great question. While I'm still sharing my FMLS.com page, we are recording this session. It will be posted on our YouTube channel. From FMLS.com, you'll see a link to our YouTube channel. Simply click that. That will take you to our list of playlists, and you'll be able to go down to Property Panorama. Whoops, sorry, it's auto-playing. And I'll make sure to have that posted a little bit later this afternoon. Anything else?
And Steve, I'll jump in there for 1 second as well, as far as the customer service side. We do fully support our products as well. So anytime you have any questions about InstaView or Boost or Aerial Panoramas, any of the Property Panorama products, you can also reach us directly. If you go to the Property Panorama website or log into your account, you can live chat with any of our customer service reps. You can also reach us via email or phone, Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. Just like FMLS, we have not closed our doors at all throughout the pandemic. We went to working remotely, but we're still available, around the clock via email, chat support, and again, Monday to Friday, 9 to 5 Eastern. We're located just outside of Cleveland, Ohio, so no time zone difference there.
Great, thank you. And James just posted an answer to the video question as well. Property Panorama has their own YouTube channel, and I'm certain there are a ton of helpful videos out there. So that will be another place that you can go for help. Again, FMLS customer service open 6 days a week, 404-255-8660, or you can email us, or you can send us a chat, or you can send us an email. And all of that information is on the support page right here. So unless there are any other questions that are unanswered, going once, going twice.
There is one that just came up that, sorry, I apologize. It's from Susan. She was asking about when a new listing is created, how does it get attached to the listing on the, how does the tour get attached to the listing? It does do that automatically, usually within about 1 hour, but you also want to make sure that the field that is labeled create automatic tour is checkmarked yes on your listing input. A lot of agents contact us about this same exact thing. So if you don't have that checked as yes, we will not be able to create the tour for it.
And that is set to yes by default as well, I believe, Rob, if I'm not mistaken. So out of the box, you should not have to worry about that. But if you ever do see an issue, that would be the first place to check.
Okay. Well, with that, thanks to the team from Property Panorama and the FMLS staff that's here. We are here to serve you. Without you, we wouldn't exist. So if we can help you in any way, please call us. We hope you're doing well during the pandemic, and we look forward to seeing you again on our next edition of the Technology Vendor Showcase. Thank you. Have a good day, everyone. Goodbye.